Until recently, the Nigerian man hasn't been in high demand as we see today. We see across borders, across different cultures, races, and communities, women are actively seeking and even going to the extent of lobbying their way into the lives of Nigerian men. Why? You might have to find out by yourself by the end of this video. However, before I proceed, this is the fourth dimension, and I'll be bringing you perspectives, conversations, and reactions.
Dating a Nigerian man, especially if he's Igbo, you think you know him. Baby, you don't. You need a Nigerian sister, you need an Igbo sister to educate you on the do's and don'ts of this men. Oh.
It's quite interesting how, starting off right from the top, what our sister thinks. But I'll let her cook.
Igbo men are high-valued men, and they take things like their culture, their language, their food, and most importantly, their respect seriously. So, baby girl, you need an Igbo Nigerian sister to put you through on how these men behave.
No, I don't agree with that. And what I'm seeing is a setup. Stay with me, ladies. It's a setup. You don't need a Nigerian woman to teach you how to be with a Nigerian man. As a woman, whether you're a white person, Asian, black, wherever, any African country, you don't need a Nigerian woman to teach you how to be with a Nigerian man. But guess what? She's going to teach you how to lose. Exactly what she's going to teach you is how to lose him. And I'll tell you how. But let's let her finish.
With my level of experience as an Igbo language tutor, I would say I've been able to coach most of my students on how to keep their husband, the do's and don'ts of an Igbo man. And trust me, it is honestly working for them.
We don't have to do the self-appraisal. I don't know you. I don't know what it is you do. But I can tell you for a fact, relationships are not taught. People find love. People find affection in people. They choose to find them, right? And they don't need you to teach them how to do it. They don't need you. A woman who's interested in a Nigerian man has TikTok, has YouTube, has Facebook to find the foods, the cultures, whatever it is she's asking. In fact, she can ask the man. The man has got brothers, she's got sisters, he's got family. They don't need the random Nigerian sister to teach her how to be with a man. And this is what they do, at least over here. They'll set all these obstacles, in your path. As an innocent woman who has found whatever love, affection, whatever it is you found in the Nigerian man, this is a trap. But let's let her finish.
Mistake my students that are married to Igbo men or dating Nigerian Igbo men has made is that they did not make inquiries about how these men behave, what they love to do, what they tolerate and what they don't tolerate. My advice to women married or dating Nigerian Igbo men is that they should seek advice from an Igbo lady, seek advice from an Igbo sister. Tell them about your relationship problems so they can guide you, because these Igbo men are full of surprises. If you have enjoyed
This is so interesting. You know why? Because in the grand scheme of things, we see this play out. We see that the average woman doesn't really understand the average man, let alone when you bring in the cultural context into it. As an Igbo man, I'll tell you for a fact, the most misunderstood Igbo man is the Igbo man who couldn't find an Igbo woman to do life with. Trust me. The fact that he found love, or he found partnership or marriage in another woman outside of the Igbo race tells you that there's a disconnect between himself and his Igbo women. So you as an Igbo woman is the least person that should be telling the woman he found how to be with him, because there's a disconnect between both of you. So how do you know what he wants? Because if you knew what he wanted, he wouldn't be seeking love outside, don't you think? I mean, it's simple logic, but it is what it is. But let's let her finish.
This is my video and you would love to know more about Igbo language, learn the basics, speak fluently, send me a message here on TikTok to register for my one-on-one Igbo classes.
Okay. Bye. Well, sis, let's give her a shout. Now I understand. She's selling a product, she's selling a service. I'm not trying to put you down, sis. Trust me. I'm not trying to put you down, but simple logic should suffice. Okay, sell your product. I hope it works for you. I hope it works for you. But the truth remains the truth. You don't have to sell these things to the foreigners who are desperate to find a connection with the Nigerian man. I mean, just let people be people. But when a capitalist environment, when a capitalist era, people are selling anything. People sell anything to get anything, So, but what I'll be doing is I'll be going through the comments and see what it looks like. Anyway, quick one. If you're just watching and you're enjoying what you see, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. Let's proceed. So, Showboy says, Igbo man value respect more than your food. So if you are a woman that wants to marry Igbo man, be ready to be submissive and respectful. But trust me, you will not regret it because they are most caring and loving. I would agree with him. It's got 46 reactions. I'm going to give mine because us as Igbo people, we know that respect and the word submissiveness is what we thrive on. Our culture promotes that loving, respectful, gender roles. We're not ideally fluid in our gender roles. We're very conservative, traditional. So yes, I would agree with that. I'm an Igbo man, but I'm too soft. It's like no woman will respect me for my softness. You see, the fact that this is coming from Mr. Diamond tells you that most likely he is in Nigeria. So the Igbo women, because they are mostly stuck in their gender roles, they seek out the strong provider male. So that's why, him as a soft guy. Oh, Dark Angel says, I love Igbo culture and music, but I have so many questions. And this is where it says good content, but you have to be very careful. People's lives are really being affected by these things. So you've got to be very careful how you put out this content. I understand you're trying to get clients and I wish you all the best, but these are people, real people and real lives. And you don't want to ruin their lives by misinforming them. But let's proceed. Oni says, who is Igbo? I'm gonna like this. Who is Igbo? I mean, social media is doing so well. I'm guessing she's got some reactions to it and someone, okay, language, okay, that's from the creator. Women are the best. Ah, Bright, I see you sell it. Use a smile. Okay, smiling, one more reaction. So no answer always. That's sad. I hope she gets the response she's seeking. This comment is coming from Wealth Hub. It says, they don't study us now. What Igbo man cannot do does not exist. Now we they replace God for this forget. I'll give you a shout out. This is good. A great humor, a great sense of humor. But yeah, very entertaining. Anambra men are the best. We're not going to bring in state or whatever. Igbo men are one. So this is coming from Jura Yellow. I'm from Philippines. I have Igbo man. Thanks, sister, for your information. I'm going to like this. That's beautiful. I'm married to an Igbo man. I'm not from Nigerian. One day I told him, baby, in case your mom is sick, it's not my responsibility to take care of her because you have 3 sisters that are supposed to be the one taking care of her because it's their mom. He was like, how, baby? I said yes because my own mom, I can't allow my brother wife to take care of her when I'm still alive. Okay, it's got 23 responses. Someone says, if you continue that way, you may lose him slowly without knowing. Igbo men love their mom more than anything. I'm going to react to this, give it a 100. This guy is real. It's coming from checks. So Ancestor says, bro, this is not even about love or Igbo love their moms. But these people are stupid enough. Oh, no, damn. They have mothers. And they're also becoming mothers as well. I don't know how they use their bum to reason. Okay, this is very offensive. We're not going to go through it. So this comment says, from Mariagini Levia Morin, I have my Igbo boyfriend. I need Igbo sister. Aww. Want to like this. I mean, this is good. Community building, reaching out, common interests, all beautiful. I love love. I like to see people, get together, share ideas, share memories, share experiences. Few more comments and we're done. So this comment says, can you learn me, or I'm guessing teach me? It's coming from Sweet Girl GB. I am dating an Igbo guy. I would love to understand them and what they really want in life. I like this. This is a very beautiful question that should, push this conversation much further. And that brings me to a conversation I want to have with you guys watching. The Igbo man, as this content reveals, is a very paradoxical man. I think I'll be making more videos on that, on the cultural context of being an Igbo man, but restricting it to the comments from Sweet Girl GB, who's asking what the Igbo man really wants in life. The Igbo man wants to build wealth. The Igbo man wants to build generational wealth. The Igbo man wants to have peace. The Igbo man wants to have children. The Igbo man is very industrious. He prioritizes productivity over just being happy. Happiness is an end result of the work we put in. The Igbo man is not lazy. The Igbo man does not procrastinate. The Igbo man does not make friends just out of convenience. He makes friends because it's resource-based. The Igbo man is a very highly motivated individual, very patient, but very paradoxical as well. There are the pros and there are the cons. The pros, I believe, is what the whole world, especially the women, are really interested in. But the cons, I may not be sharing them all because I may not know them all. But in the meantime, these are what the Igbo man wants. So if you want to be with an Igbo man, try to, take your time, do your research, and understand that at the core of an Igbo man is the paradox that he upholds. Good and bad mean the same thing, just like hot and cold, just like up and down. We're very paradoxical people, and that is shown in how we move, how we speak, with parables and stories and all that. But I'm guessing this is the end of the content. This is the end of the conversation. It's been good hanging out with you guys. If you found this resourceful, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And until next time, I'll catch you again. Ciao.
You don't know, say it, I'm on it, in. Check me pockets, man. $3 man says it's a hot $1, a $200. Fifth like the motherfucking $1,000 blazing hot, man. I straight to tell them, spend the money, man. When you mark the man.